is quite capable of winning this race, but I went with Demeter on the strength of that good win at Wagga. Now, runners in behind the gate prior to the second, they've got to go collect pace. We're running 21.47, and our favourite here is the last start Wagga winner Demeter. All in, set and ready to go. There's the light and they're on their way. Late night date got going nicely. So too did Barnana. It's up and searching for the early lead, and next out when there's Demeter. Over on the inside, Rocky Brannick's got through nicely from the second line. He's going to settle behind the leader, and they're followed further back then by Lena Zart. The next one on the outside was Love at First Biter. Well back in the race then next is on the inside of them was Famous Brew, and Winsome Moolah just up in front of him, and Lucky made a mistake at the start, and he's 50 metres back at the tail of the field. So they race their way down to the judge now with 1,600 metres left in front of them, and going to the lead, Rocky Brannick takes over. On the outside, Barnana, and over on the inside, Late Night Data. Phil Maguire's giving Demeter a good drive. He's nicely placed in the 1-1, the favourite at the moment. He's been followed up then by Winsome Moolah. Over on the inside, Famous Brew. Further back, Love at First Bite, and Lucky last of all. Lead time was 39.9 as they head down the back now and approach the 1,300 metres, and Rocky Brannick being held together. Barnana's a metre and a half away running second, and over on the inside behind the leader then was Late Night Day. Demeter's racing in the 1-1 and 3 back on the pegs then. Next was Lena Zart. Further back, Winsome Moolah. On the inside was Famous Brew. Love at First Biter on the outer, and Lucky's picked up that ground and he's tailed onto the back of the field. First quarter was covered in 32.2, and they're by the 1,000 metre peg now, coming down to the judge to get the bell. And Rocky Brannick is the lamplighter out in front. Barnana's racing second on the outside. Over on the inside, Late Night Date Demeter the 1-1. No change at the 800. Over on the fence then, 3 back, Lena Zart. Winsome Moolah at the outside. Next was Love at First Bite, been hooked out 3 bikes wider. Famous Brew over on the inside, and Lucky's got onto that 3 wide train at the tail of the field. By the 600, Rocky Brannick covered the second quarter in 31.4, so that's 63.6 first half of the last mile, and the leader's travelling strongly. Rocky Brannick leads. Late Night Date second, the favourite Demeter by the 400s out after that leader now, and they've kicked right away from Lena Zart. Around the outside then was Lucky starting to run on after giving them a big start, and further back then was Love at First Biter. Rocky Brannick's in front though as they approach the corner. Down the back in 29.2. Rocky Brannick will be first for home. Late Night Date's getting off his back now, and wider out Demeter. Rocky Brannick in front. Late Night Date now, Demeter's knuckling down, but Rocky Brannick's fighting too much, and Rocky Brannick's going to go on and win well. Rocky Brannick first, second Demeter, third Late Night Data. Now fourth was maybe just Lena Zart just in front of Lucky. Further back then, Famous Brew. Love at First Bite, Winsome Moolah, and Barnana sat on the outside of the leader, pulled and finished well back at the tail of the field. Number 8, Rocky Brannick, the winner, driven by Blake Jones.